This is Chenonceau Chateau. I think it's south of Loire.
To the right and see all this stuff
Sure.
up here, and then when we move back, we'll see this stuff.
This is Heather and Lisa. They are making sure I don't get lost. This presumably was the garden, or a garden. Whether it was part of the chateau, it probably was. Whether it had this function, I don't know. May even be a nursery for the rest of the chateau, which is over in that direction somewhere where the mob of people are.
Yeah, that's not the garden.
It's like an artichoke.
But, yeah, I guess it is.
They grow in California. That's where they grow some of the most in the world, I think.
Oh, jeez.
A pump, you think? Yeah.
I think Leonardo made this.
Like a sculpture of somebody in a large gown, eh?
Statue of me. They built my honor.
The entrance to Chenonceau Chateau, and the half-lion man had Egyptian illusion on both sides. Probably was definitely the entrance to the cathedral. I mean the chateau. And here apparently is part of the moat that I'm guessing it was. I'm guessing it was blocked off at some point. Unless it was merely for decoration, to give the illusion of a fort. Okay, now this does look like some serious moat.
Mula! Malvir!
And there, the gargoyles functioning in their usual way to drain water off of the patio area here. You can imagine this when it was pure white, or as close as it would get. And imagine the intrigue, the aristocracy that hung out, the cost, and the phenomenal insult to the French men and women who sacrificed their sweat, blood, and tears for this thing. But that said, it's a beautiful structure. The gardens over there are beautiful. Don't know if I'll get to walk over there, so I'm going to shoot them right here. And I'm getting a little closer. But many a tete-a-tete and tryst no doubt took place here. Guess is that the obvious answer to this water source is that it's the Loire River. Probably widened out here to create lake-like environment for the chateau. We'll see what this is. Notice the salamander there, or a dragon. Those three cupolas, or whatever you'd call them, look like they would have held statues of some sort. Perhaps some statue like this that would have been on that fireplace that we looked at. Main vaulted entryway. I'm assuming that this would have been a ballroom, but I don't really know. It'd be interesting to know who these personages were and what relevance they had to the builders of the chateau, the owners of the chateau. Like a portrait gallery. Interesting to know where this leads, how this room was really used. What those two round holes up there are in the wall. It's interesting how worn the stone is in front of this window. Was it because it was such a popular place to stand and look outside at the river as it flowed by? And notice how the banks of the river were dressed off to be neat and fittingly classy with the whole chateau. And the white stone is significantly softer than the dark because the whites are almost all recessed, whereas the black is raised, if you will. I would guess these different styles were immediately recognizable, if not the faces. Small bed. Somewhat intimate room. What its purpose was, I don't know. These look like copies of masters. Probably not copies. I see. Some kind of medals. This one's Catherine de Medici. Henry II. What they were used for, I don't know. When you enter this hallway from the stairs there, you're not overcome, but very much impressed with the smell of these flowers. This looks like an allusion to the chasing and killing of stags by 100 dogs, which is still done today in this area. Tapestry was definitely the wall covering of choice. It looks like a painted wallpaper of some sort. And the bed, heavily filigreed or gilded, it looks like, or painted. And then the massive tapestries framed, either designed for the frame or vice versa, probably designed, the frame was designed and the tapestries together. And some kind of allegory here of someone pouring water on what looks like a dragon. And laborers laboring. May have been a reflection of the work that goes on here. It's interesting that the floor here is done with more interesting tile than I've seen so far. This is a darker room dominated by tapestry. A bedroom. These tapestries overlap each other, which makes you wonder whether they were designed for the room or put in here afterwards. This may have been an entire suite, of which this may have been the drawing room with lovely views. Early drawings of the chateau. I think we're up in that room right there right now. Be my guess. Looking out to the left. Another bedroom. Again, heavily draped. The drape may have kept it warmer. I don't know. Knocked down the sound a little bit.